كسر الصليب بثلاث. الله اكبر. هذه مطيح. اهدى شوية نبدأ في هذا بعدها ننسوا عليه. هذا اسهل حاجة.
Put me on that row, because I'm illegal. You wanna push me down below, because I'm illegal. You wanna put me on that row, because I'm illegal. You wanna push me down below, because I'm illegal. You wanna put me on that row, because I'm illegal. You wanna push me down below. Because I'm illegal, you wanna put me on that road. Because I'm illegal, you wanna push me down below. Because I'm illegal, you wanna put me on that row. Because I'm illegal, you wanna push me down below. Because I'm illegal, you wanna put me on that row. Because I'm illegal.
Did you know that the world produces enough food to feed everyone? Yet 1 in 8 people still go hungry. In fact, 80% of the world's hungry are involved in food production, including small-scale farmers, fishers, and labourers. Women are particularly disadvantaged. They work hard, but their families often go hungry due to changing weather patterns and a lack of resources like land, water, and fertiliser. With just a bit of support, they can lift themselves and their community out of poverty. Small actions can create lasting change. A community education program provides skills and knowledge and the inspiration to access small loans to help farmers invest in better seeds, animals, tools, new technologies, or form groups to secure higher prices for their produce. This then creates local leaders who campaign for stronger laws which can protect the land that small producers rely on. Join us in asking the government to reduce hunger by committing more overseas aid to support small-scale farmers, feed themselves, their families, and their communities.
Because I'm illegal, put me on that row. Because I'm illegal, you wanna push me down below. Because I'm illegal, you wanna put me on that row. Because I'm illegal, you wanna push me down below. Because I'm illegal, you wanna put me on that row. Because I'm illegal, you wanna push me down below.
بعد هجوم إصابات الأسود على هذا الحي 11/10/2012.
Блять, что-то жестко вообще, Раз и два к ряду через буллинг еще 3 вдохнул, но не выпустил. Этот легкий дым, а в голове туман. Дурман оставит след, никогда не скажет нет. Свет, я вижу свет, я вижу свет. Когда тебя нет, и тебя в нем тоже нет. Остынь, концы сами по себе просты. Ну беги, попробуй только убеги. Снова свет, вот они твои грехи. Когда-нибудь во сне ты не увидишь сны. И ты вроде жив, но рэп-системы и все вокруг тебя вроде бы глухи и немы. Стены кричали, кричали, остановись. Но ты молчал и молча опускался вниз. Просто жить, ведь ты не мы, а мы летим. Летаем мы в полете, выпускаем белый дым. Кипит кровь по телу, расширяя вены. Этот звук снова прошибает глухие стены.
Из пластика бутылка, крышка есть, но сбоку дырка. Вот здесь, у самого окна. Для чего же мне она? Вот из пластика бутылка, крышка есть, но сбоку дырка. Вот здесь, у самого окна. Для чего же мне она?
Мы были немы, это мы вторили. Акстись, акстись, сын, простись, сын, кругом сны. Проверь смысл, палитру мнений. Горизонт событий сокращается до грамма, как быстрее карма в рамках этого квадрата. Комнаты квадранта, часы куранта. Тихо так в углу, похуй даже, что взгляд сломлен, но не плотно. Не пугает кнут, тупо самосуд. Чуешь, как на части эти твари мысли рвут. Здесь система 5-1, 4 стены, ты и этот крик внутри. Раньше фильтровал весь этот щит, тут бит пробит, пропит весь сплит. Дави эксит, пока не залип, пока есть масса боли из этих перманентных плит. Убегая от всего этого, спотыкаешься на мысли, что бежишь в никуда. Ты пошел с ума.
Вот из пластика бутылка, крышка есть, но сбоку дырка. Вот здесь, у самого окна. Для чего же мне она? Вот из пластика бутылка, крышка есть, но сбоку дырка. здесь у самого окна. Для чего же мне оно?
I'm proposing some crowdfunding for a message. The message that I carry is meant to warn of our future, a way of persuasion that begins with mortality and ends with morality. Peace eternal for all of mankind, all of us. A paradigm shift awaits us. Well, I propose that this book is worth $15,000 to produce. It's going to be targeted towards millennials, a younger generation. The book is intended to be not condemning, to provide truth, to provide excitement and entertainment. It attempts to display future events that will be, and it has to do with dystopia, because millennials are somehow fascinated with dystopia. You know, dystopia being the opposite of utopia. I mean, it's pretty bad, apocalyptic in nature. Here's a sample of what we're in for with the message that I carry, meant to warn of the future, our future. Methuselah will carry on the message within a few moons of sudden destruction, the mortality of the demon Nephilim bloodline, until the end of time, where the Watchers will once again achieve an abuse of the spark of life, changing men of the dry ground into beasts of hybrid origin, male to female, female to male, men to animals, beasts of burden still half human, their souls cross-wired, almost hacked, but never it will be. The message I carry is to warn of our future, a way of persuasion that begins with mortality and ends with morality, peace eternal for all of mankind, all of us. A paradigm shift awaits. Well, we won't see that paradigm shift until that technology is perfected and our society accepts it. We're inching our way there. It starts with the collar on your shirt and the belt on your pants, and then removing the collar and removing the belt and wearing your pants low. That's high school. The degradation of discipline. And then it moves on through the communities and the paradigm shifts that we've experienced in the year 2015 and 2016. It's not going to stop here. It's going to continue until we achieve the goals that were the goals of the Watchers prior to the flood, the antediluvian world. And it will go beyond that. So this book that is being produced covers all of those things. And through crowdfunding, we can get this book published and get this book marketed and get this book out to all millennials and then people of my age. Because I can tell you we're all under a state of delusion. We're all under a state of post-traumatic stress. And because there's a civil war going on. It's a spiritual war. And the earth is proxy, where it's taken. And these Watchers who did the things that they did when Enoch was on the earth are still living because they're immortal and they're bound to this earth. Without getting into any more detail, we need to get this book published. And by you funding the book, if I'm aware of your name and you want it to be provided, will be in the credits of this book that's being produced. So get your name in the book. Submit $5, $50, $5,000, whatever amount you think is appropriate. I don't think it's going to take more than $15,000 to produce this book. And you'll get a copy for free, as long as I know where you're at. You got to tell me. You got to do it. Here's the link.
All our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. You know, and I think that's what I sussed when I was 16 and 12 way down the line. But I expressed it differently all through my life. It's the same thing I'm expressing all the time. But now I can put it into that sentence that I think we're being run by maniacs for maniacal ends, you know. If anybody can put on paper what our government and the American government, etc., and the Russian, Chinese, what they are actually trying to do, you know, and what they think they're doing, I'd be very pleased to know what they think they're doing. I think they're all insane, you know, but I'm liable to be put away as insane for expressing that. You know, that's what's insane about it.